Hi, and welcome to your Humber News Update. I'm Giancarlo Tepecco, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. Here's what we're working on at this hour. Justin Trudeau is on his way to Washington for his first state visit of a Canadian Prime Minister in nearly 2 decades. He'll arrive this afternoon at Andrews Air Force Base. And tonight, he's the star guest at a private dinner and reception. Tomorrow, he will attend a black tie state dinner with President Obama.
Topics as is befitting the strong friendship between our two countries.
Trudeau will receive an official welcome from U.S. President Barack Obama tomorrow at the White House. Then he will be a guest at a lunch hosted by the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry. Tomorrow night is the big state dinner, the highlight of the trip. He says he wants to maintain a good relationship with the U.S. Another day in the U.S. primaries, and Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton split the Democratic vote. Sanders won in Michigan and Clinton in Mississippi, which means she and Donald Trump are still moving towards going head-to-head in the election. But that doesn't seem to be putting a damper on Sanders' hopes. Michigan was a crucial win to keep Sanders a serious contender. He says he wants to show the world just how involved Democratic voters are.
Show the world that democracy is alive and well with a huge voter turnout. Huge. And I'm talking about a huge voter turnout.
Though the Democrats only had 2 states to worry about, the Republicans had 4. Trump was able to dominate Hawaii, Mississippi, and Michigan, but Ted Cruz took Idaho. Trump says that if Clinton makes it, he'll beat her easily.
Hillary is going to be very easy to beat. She's a very flawed candidate. Very, very flawed candidate. And it's going to be, I believe it's going to be a very, very easy target. If she's allowed to run, because there's a real question as to whether or not she's even going to be allowed to run.
Mini Tuesday takes place next week with a total of 8 primaries, including high-stakes Florida and Illinois. Legendary Beatles producer Sir George Martin has died at the age of 90.
It's the summation of it all, and that's what it is. Simple.
Martin produced 30 #1 singles in the United Kingdom and 23 in the United States. In 1962, he signed the Beatles to his record label Parlophone after several other record labels had turned them down. He was knighted Sir George Martin in 1996 and inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1999. Ringo Starr announced Martin's death on Twitter late last night. In the world of sports, the Jays and Raptors are celebrating last night's wins. Turning to weather, it's feeling a lot like spring out there today. We'll have all the weather and sports coming up on our news at 2 o'clock. But for now, we leave you with this. NASA captured footage of this total solar eclipse. And if you missed it, you'll have to wait another year for it to happen again. NASA created this animation showing the path the moon traveled. And they say the next total solar eclipse is expected in August 2017. The US will have the best view. In last night's total eclipse, Indonesia had front row seats. They haven't seen one since 1983 and won't see another one for 33 years. That's your 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more Humber News at 2.